Guess what I forgot?
Your camera.
Yes, I forgot my camera. I forgot my camera at home, but it doesn't matter much because when I got out to work, as soon as I got in the car, I got a call right away. Zoom, I had a call and another call and another call. I did about 7 trips in a row in an hour and a half. And then when things slowed down a little bit, I thought, oh, well, I'm fourth in the zone. I might as well head home and get a camera. This is Taxi Vlog. What the hell Taxi Vlog is it? I don't even know. Let me check. Come on. Yeah, this is me checking what Taxi Vlog it is because I forgot. Oh, I know a faster way to do that. Let's do it this way. Let's just go over to the MacWig channel and let's just check out the Creator Studio, whatever that is, and the Video Mangler, and it says, come on Video Mangler, there it is. Oh, the last one was 316, so this is 317. You got it officially right here. Okay, and something else has changed. YouTube keeps changing things, whatever. I was looking at that channel right there, and this would not have told me anyway because there is no Taxi Vlog on it. Haha! Okay. I'm finished goofing off. I gotta go back to work. What, you feeding yourself or the bunnies?
A little of both.
Ah! Where the oh, I scared them away. They're under the couch.
They were freaky, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know why they're kind of freaked out tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Freaked out. I didn't do anything freaky. I don't think I did anything freaky.
It was before you got here.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Where do you think you're going?
To work.
You gonna leave this house without laying some love on me?
Okay. Love you.
I had to get that on camera.
You had to get that. Okay, you got it now. You got it on camera. You've all seen it. So now, off to work. And I'll tell you how my week went. See, the sun is getting low in the sky. And the yard, see, I love the quality of the color at this time when the sun is going down. Yeah. You can see I got the sunroof open and I got the windows open, so it's gonna blow my hair all over the place. Now let's see if I can place this camera strategically as I get in the car. Okay, right about, you belong right about there. Right about there, how's that? Okay, Taxi Vlog 317. 317, it is the 8th of August, it is a Friday. I should up these windows a little bit so that you can hear me and so that my words don't blow off into the wind and so that they blow into the microphone over there. It's been a bit of an off week, but you kind of expect that with the first week of the month. The Monday I came out, it was slow, and it kind of dragged on all the way into the morning, and at 5:15 I had a time call that went out to the airport. I believe I had one trip between 1:30 and 5. So I sat a while. But that airport at the end saved me. Tuesday was about the same, but after 1:30 it kept going. And instead of an airporter, I just had more or less steady business. Not busy, but steady. So that I ended up doing quite well. In fact, I made about $50 or $60 more than the night before where I had an airporter in the morning. Don't really have any memorable customers. Nobody was difficult or terrible. Everyone paid. I can't complain about that. So the Monday and Tuesday were off to a good start. And Wednesday, you know, Wednesday was also quite steady. And was almost as good as Tuesday. There are times when it was slow, yes. At the beginning of the shift it was slow, and then it started to get moving around 9 or so. And then it slowed down again. And I sat for 2 hours between, I think, 12:30 and 2:30. But still, you know, the Wednesday night came in for me, and at the end of it I was still doing calls. The last couple hours were quite steady. And that's how come I did so well. Now last night, the Thursday, it started slow. And it never really picked up. I guess it did a little bit around 10 o'clock. And between 10 and 1 or 1:30 it was okay. I had about $130 on it. Then actually it was between about midnight and 4 that I sat and waited. I was watching YouTube videos on my cell phone because I had not forgotten to charge it before I came to work. And let's face it, I'm quite behind on watching videos on YouTube. So I used my cell phone to try and catch up. And I'll be trying to catch up all weekend. Maybe I'll even watch some tonight if I got some quiet times. So, where were we? Oh yeah, we're going back to work. So the Thursday, last night, I sat for 2 hours watching YouTube videos, and after those 2 hours were done, I told the guys sitting next to me who had been sitting next to me and playing games on their phones or watching something on their phones. One guy was watching a movie, and I just reclined my seat and went to sleep for 2 hours. So for like 4 hours, I was out of commission, and then at 4 in the morning I got a call. And you know, between 4 and 6, I had about 5 trips, steady one after another. Not really a rush, but steady. And I ended up doing okay. Well, okay, considering that I sat in one place for 4 hours. I didn't do great, no, but believe me, those last 2 hours, the $40 I made there helped to save my night, if I couldn't save it completely. So really, you know, it has been an off week so far. This Friday started out busy. Well, I had a lot of short trips jumping back and forth from the gorge to Esquimalt, and the Esquimalt to the gorge, and Esquimalt to Esquimalt, and Esquimalt to the gorge, and the gorge to Esquimalt. You know, trips that are anywhere from about $5 to $10, but nothing much more than that. So there you have it. It's 5 minutes after 8 in the evening. The sun is just going down. This is Taxi Vlog 317. I might get back to you in the morning, let you know how tonight went. So the next 10 hours. It's only 8. I got until 6 to go. And I might be reading some too if I get tired of YouTube, but I think I'll be just doing YouTube. I'm reading The Tears of the Sun, more in that series by S.M. Stirling. Oh, Tears of the Sun. And it's more about, you know, the world gone berserk after the power got shut off and everybody's reverted to the Middle Ages, kinda. Everybody thinks he's a hobbit. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad book. I just think they took the medieval stuff and the Gaelic stuff and the witchcraft stuff a little bit too far. And now I am third in zone. I was fourth when I left it 20 minutes ago. Yeah, talk to you in the morning. What a stressful night it's been so far. It's 1:05 in the morning. I believe I've got my expenses on. It was hard to get those expenses, believe me. About, oh, how long ago was that? I'm still a little bit shaking from this. Where are my fucking reading glasses? Oh, here they are. Yeah, about half an hour ago, I got sent to an address, and I picked up this girl who had been drinking, and she gave me the address to go to, and I took her there. There was no problem. We got there, and she handed me a Bank of Montreal MasterCard, and as soon as I put the Bank of Montreal MasterCard in the machine here, the Interac machine, it made a beep beep sound and said card refused. I said, your card didn't work. And she says, well, can you swipe it? I said, okay, fine, we'll try that, but I don't think it will work. So we tried the swipe, and then it didn't work. So I put it in, it said to put it in the chip reader. I put it in the chip reader, it went beep beep and said refused again. I said, so, well, this card doesn't work, do you have like something else? And she said, well, no, that's all I got. And I said, well, do you have like a debit card? I can use a debit card on the machine and that should work. And she says, no, there's no money in the debit account. I said, well, I can take you to a bank machine so you can use your MasterCard there. And she says, no, I can't take any cash out of the MasterCard. I said, fine then. And she says, well, it's not my fault if your machine doesn't work. And I said, that's right. So, good night. She said, well, wait a minute. I said, no, good night, we're done. She said, well, you don't have to be mean to me. I said, I'm not being mean to you, just go. You didn't pay me, leave, I'm writing this off. Goodbye. And she's getting out of the car and she says, I want your card. Okay, so I reached over here, I gave her a business card like this one. And she threw it back at me and said, I don't want this card, I want your card. Whatever, I drove away. And as I was driving away, the door slammed and I kept going. And she started screaming behind me as I'm driving away. I've got no time for this bullshit. I said, I'm writing it off. I've got no time. I'm not wasting any more time on this. So I got another call, and I got these teenagers who were going from a house party to another house party. Then they changed their mind halfway and they ended up going downtown. But then when we were downtown, they wanted to go to somewhere else, so we went somewhere else. And after I dropped them off, I got a message on here. Is there a problem with that customer from such and such address to such and such address? I called the office. I told the dispatcher, look, my machine would not process her credit card, so I told her, that's it, fine, go. And he says, well, the police are involved now. Well, what are the police going to do? Are they going to get me my $9.05 that she didn't pay me? Like, I don't know what people expect. Of course I'm not going to be happy when you don't pay me. Oh, what do you expect? Should I be courteous and nice and polite and pleasant if you don't pay me? This is bullshit. And the dispatcher said, well, you might as well write it off. And I said, I wrote it off when I asked her to leave. When her card didn't work, I was already writing it off. I said, please go. Good night. What? And it's not my machine, it's a machine that belongs to the owner of the car, so I'm going to have to leave him a note. Most times when people's cards, credit cards especially, MasterCards and American Express typically have problems with this machine. And when they don't work, usually the customer has a debit card and they pay with the debit card and it's all okay. Or they have cash and they pay with cash, it's okay. But she said, that's all I got. Well then, too bad, okay, I lose. So I'm just having a shitty night so far. 5 hours to go. What is my position here? It's going to take me a while to calm down from this because I'm pissed off. Fucking bullshit. Okay. So I got a message saying that I got to call a police officer. So I called her after I dropped off a fare, and I told the police officer exactly what had happened. Well, as far as I could see, that the girl was standing outside the car and she got tapped by the door as I was leaving, and the police officer says, okay, now I'm going to call her and find out what she has to say. The police officer called me back saying that I was going to be charged with assault and everything, but when she called me back, she said that she had convinced the girl who was drunk to drop charges because it would be in her best interest not to proceed with this. Well, who wants to waste time in court over what? Over nothing. And then she started giving me a lecture saying that, you know, this could have turned out a lot worse. Would you please be careful you don't hit people with your car. Look, the door hit her arm on the way out. But she was making out that she got hit in the head. But I don't believe that the door could slam hard enough to hurt anyone when I'm just pulling away with an open door. It's not. It bounces right off you. So the rest of the night, I don't know if it was any better. Been subpar. I'm just getting away from the airport right now. I just got a call a few minutes before 4 o'clock, and the guy was going to the airport, so I brought him to the airport. And this may have turned my night around a little bit. Still got another hour and a half, but it can still go good from here. Like I said, it hasn't been wonderful for Friday. In fact, Fridays haven't been good for the last couple of weeks. Just a lot more drama and a lot more stress than it's worth. Of course, it was almost a full moon tonight. I'd have to check my Moon Phases website to be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's, you know, about 93% of full. And if nothing really momentous happens between now, which is 4:20 a.m. and the end of the night at 6, I'll be saying, hope yours is better than mine from here.